A dark roof in full sun, 160 degrees. A white-coated roof beside it, 60 degrees cooler. This so-called banned $7 fix, California actually mandates it. What nobody mentions is which roofs it belongs on and what it really costs. White roof coatings have not been banned. They are required by code in some of the hottest, most energy-conscious places in America. In California, Title 24 demands that new or replacement low-slope roofs use materials rated by the Cool Roof Rating Council. That means a white elastomeric coating is not just allowed, it is the standard for beating brutal summer heat on flat and low-slope roofs. This is not a new trick either. Across the Mediterranean, builders have been whitewashing roofs with lime for centuries to keep homes livable under fierce sun. Old photos from the American South show farmhouses with bright, chalky roofs, echoing the same idea. Reflect the sunlight, keep the heat out. Today, cool roof coatings are a modern extension of that tradition, backed by building codes and decades of research. The real question is where these coatings make sense and where they do not. That is what matters for homeowners looking to keep their house from turning into an oven. Sunlight hitting a roof can do one of two things. It can bounce off or it can get soaked in its heat. That bounce is called solar reflectance, or albedo. The higher it is, the more sunlight gets sent back into the sky instead of turning your attic into a sauna. But reflectance is only half the story. Once a roof heats up, it also needs to shed that heat. That's where thermal emittance comes in, the ability of a surface to release absorbed heat as infrared energy. The Solar Reflectance Index, or SRI, combines both numbers into a single score. On this scale, 0 is a black roof that holds heat, and 100 is a bright white roof that reflects and sheds heat efficiently. Some modern coatings go even higher. For example, Henry 287 SolarFlex white elastomeric coating is rated with an initial solar reflectance of 0.86 and an SRI of 108. That means it reflects 86% of sunlight and cools itself well above the standard for a cool roof. Measured results from the Florida Solar Energy Center offer some of the clearest proof that cool roof coatings can deliver real relief in hot, sunny climates. In a well-documented field study, homes with flat or low-slope roofs coated in white elastomeric coatings saw attic air temperatures drop by an average of 8.4 degrees Fahrenheit during the hottest part of the day. That is not just a surface reading. These are attic temperatures, the kind that drive up cooling bills and make bedrooms unbearable. Air conditioning electricity use fell by 19% on average, which translates to serious savings over a long, brutal summer. These numbers are not sales claims. They come from utility meters and temperature loggers, not marketing brochures. Results vary from house to house, and the biggest drops show up where insulation is modest and sun exposure is high. Still, the evidence is clear. A reflective coating on the right roof can make a measurable difference when the summer heat is relentless. Results from cool roof coatings depend on more than just the product label. Climate comes first. In places with long, hot summers, think Phoenix or Miami, a reflective coating has the biggest impact, cutting attic temperatures and easing the load on air conditioning. In milder or mixed climates, the benefit shrinks, and in cold regions, you might even see a small bump in winter heating bills because less sunlight gets absorbed. Insulation matters too. If your attic is already packed with thick insulation, the temperature drop from a coating will be less dramatic, since less heat is getting through in the first place. Good attic ventilation helps as well, letting trapped heat escape instead of building up under the roof. For most homes in the deep south or southwest, the winter penalty is minor, often less than 1% of total energy use. The real payoff comes when the sun is relentless, insulation is modest, and your roof is flat or gently sloped. Not every roof is a candidate for a cool roof coating. The best fit is a flat or low-slope roof. Think built-up, modified bitumen, single-ply membranes, or bare metal panels. These surfaces let the coating form a continuous, watertight layer that actually does the job. On the other hand, standard sloped asphalt shingle roofs are a no-go. Most shingle manufacturers and the National Roofing Contractors Association Warn that applying a reflective coating can trap moisture, speed up wear, and void your warranty. If your roof is steep or covered in shingles, a coating is not just risky, it could cost you the protection you paid for. Always check your roof type and warranty rules before even thinking about a coating. A single gallon of white elastomeric coating might cost just $7 on the shelf, but covering a real roof takes much more. Most coatings need 2 coats and only cover about 50 to 100 square feet per gallon, depending on how rough or porous the surface is. For a typical 2,000 square foot flat roof, you are looking at 4 or 5 large 5-gallon buckets, each costing between $70 and $150. That adds up quickly, especially when you include primer, cleaning supplies, and the right tools. And the job is not one and done. These coatings break down in sun and weather, so plan to reapply every 5 to 10 years to keep the cooling effect strong. The total cost is a real investment, not a quick fix. Roof work is dangerous. Falls are the #1 cause of serious injury. OSHA rules require a harness and secure anchor anytime you are more than 6 feet off the ground. Wet coating turns a roof into a slip hazard, so never step on it until it is fully cured. Always wear gloves, goggles, and non-slip boots. If you do not have the right safety gear and training, stay off the roof. A reflective roof coating isn't a miracle, but for the right flat or metal roof in brutal sun, it's a proven way to fight summer heat. Safety and fit always come first. Never coat a steep shingle roof. For more honest guidance, check the link checklist below and subscribe for practical updates.